Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Shia, the crafty black girl. And can you believe it? This is another video, somewhat back to back. Is it in a timely manner? I do not know because I have not scheduled upload dates. So, yeah, I'm thinking maybe every 2 weeks or weekly. But here goes another video that's close to the one that just left. So, it's an update slash quilt show um, video behind the scenes. So if you have not gathered, or from the title, my mom surprised me with a trip to the Slidell, Louisiana quilt show. I wanted to go, kept talking about it, and I did not think I was going to pull the trigger and actually go. And turns out she surprised me with it and was just like, let's go. And that's a big deal because no one else in my family really cares about the quilting. Like they feign interest and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Or, oh, that's pretty when I'm done. But into it like I'm into it and geek out over the stuff. No, that's not them. And bless that woman's heart. She just powered through and tried to give it the old heave ho. But when I go to QuiltCon, because I'm claiming it, when I go to QuiltCon next year, I'm gonna leave her at the hotel because it's in Atlanta and I know she's gonna want to go to Atlanta. So I'm letting her come with or dragging her along so she can get out the house. But I think I'm gonna leave her like elsewhere. But anyway, I digress. Update in Louisiana Quilt Show. I've had a ball. It was fantastic. I have decided I want to get a long arm, so I'm going to start working toward that. And when I get one, you'll be the first to know. It might be, a year from now, whatever, but at least now I know I want one. So we'll dive into that when that happens. And what else happened? I have video footage. So at the end of this, I will put in the video for the quilts that I the quilts that I saw that really spoke to me, and the ones that I thought were just kind of like cute. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy that. Now let's get to the update. As you all know, I was working on the Tula Nova hand paper piecing, and I was working on putting the pieces together. Uh, that was interesting. I don't know how people full-time English paper piece. I don't know if I'm like a super gripper and I just grip things tight, but for me, that was hard on my hands. This little hand is like the little hand that could. I am concerned I might form calluses. And yes, I use thimbles. I just, my assumption of grandeur that I would EPP for like the next year, I didn't know it would be that intensive on like the holding the needle and doing that. So I have the ice cream soda from Tails and Cotton EPP and the Lucky Somebody pattern that deals with the long hexagon. Um, and then I wanted to do some 60-degree triangle quilt and then a traditional hexagon quilt. I see why people take 3 years doing them. I'm not to the point where I'm going to regift them, especially the ice cream soda and the lucky one. But the 60-degree template and um, paper pieces that I got, I might I might regift that to somebody else. I don't know if I'm an EPP or like in my spirit it wants to be, but I don't know if I am. So that's something to think about. But let's talk about the, ooh, or maybe I'll use it for a giveaway when I get 500 subscribers or something. Let's get to the meat and the potatoes of this and talk about, let me roll back and talk about my quilt. All right, so let's talk about my progress. This body, you're going to get what you get. We are in full lounge chill wear, so ignore that. I have finished, isn't that shocking, the Tula Pink Nova. No, let me rephrase that. I finished putting the pieces together. I still clearly need to put it back on it. And this is where we went. I went with the Queen of Hearts, which had the red pinkish background, and leave it to me to choose purple to go with it. I'm trying to hold it up. We have the queens going around. All of this is hand stitched, which is what English paper piecing is. It was an experience. So now I am going to press this out and put a backing on it. So this is where we are so far in our progress. So there we are. I don't know if I am going to do an update while I'm quilting because I quilt on my domestic machine and that might be a lot. I don't know. But here we are. Finished quilting. I started on, I think maybe March 17th, 18-ish, and I finished 2 days ago on the 13th, I believe. Yep, I finished April 13th. So it took me about 3 weeks to do. It took me about 3 weeks to hand stitch all of that together. What you might be hearing in the background is my two dogs trying to get in, and I'm not letting them in. So, yeah. This right here is the background that I am going to put the Tula Nova on. I thought I might use all of this because I ended up getting the end of the bolt, and I ordered 3 yards as the backing. Of course, I'm gonna cut it in half and sew them together so it has enough width and whatnot. But I don't know. Like, this is a Tula Nova, not Tula Nova. This is a Tula Pink Unicorn Poop. It's the light blue color. I don't know the exact name. I just know it's the Unicorn Poop solid fabric. I'm deciding whether I want to use all of this since I have the ends of the bolt, or save some for something special. I don't know. I guess it depends on how much extra I have, but I'm super excited. So you can see the two together. We have our light blue unicorn poop here and the purple tones of, let me fold it correctly, the purple tones of the Tula Nova. So we have them kind of like that. I think it's a nice contrast, but yet this light blue is kind of in some of the hexagons, so it goes. So we're gonna see, and I'm gonna have fun attempting to quilt all of this negative space. I still don't know how I'm gonna quilt the actual hand pieced part. So, and if you were curious about how I'm gonna put it on, if you're not a quilter, it's appliqued onto the solid fabric. So that's about it as far as my update. So the plus side of working one project at a time, it tends to go by fast. So yeah, I'm excited to start this, and I am actually going to go work on this now. Possibly let my fur babies in and go work on this now. So fun, fun, fun for all. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the clips from the video and the clips from the video. Enjoy the clips from the show and the musical montage I somehow put together. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you for watching. Like, like, comment, subscribe type of situation. And yeah, bye. Hello, all. So it is Saturday, and my wonderful mom, knowing how I am trying to pursue more of my craft, she is gifting me with a trip to the Gulf Coast, Louisiana, Alabama quilt show. So we are on our way to Slidell, Louisiana for the quilt show. Come along for the ride. So we have arrived at Slidell, the convention center. So let's go check out some quilts. So I am back. Mi madre was getting tired. If I could have done like another 30 minutes, an hour tops. I looked at the long arms, the handy quilter long arms. I think, and when I say think, when I'm ready to pull the trigger, I am looking toward that Moxie. It was wonderful. Had a blast. Yeah, today, good day. Good day. Thanks, mommy.
You're welcome, baby.
Yeah.